must say, I'm very happy that you think of me and call for me again, Momo. Even if, to be honest, I wish that it was something a little less formal.
Thank you for assisting me with my training time and time again, Captain Kyoraku.
That's no problem. But why me? Wouldn't Captain Aizen be more than happy to train you?
Yes, I'm sure he would. But I want to become stronger so I can help Captain Aizen. I thought that training with different people would help me become better. There was simply no way I could bring myself to ask any of the other captains. But for some reason, I felt I could ask you, Captain Kyoraku.
Ah, I see. You're too good. There's no need for formality with me. Actually, I wish all of the 13 court guard squads would stop being so uptight all the time. And if it's my Momo asking for a favor, I'll always be happy to do what I can. Now, draw your weapon and hit me like you mean it.
Thank you so much. Okay, I'm ready to start.
Let's take a break, shall we? You look like you're getting tired. Let's call it a day, all right?
No, I can keep going. Please, help me train again.
No, we should stop. You shouldn't strain yourself too much. I actually feel almost envious of Captain Aizen, you know? Considering he's got such a devoted lieutenant. Oops, I shouldn't let Nanao hear that. She could get jealous.
Thank you very much. But I want to become even stronger. I want to make myself useful to Captain Aizen.
I see. Is that so? Aizen is your ideal captain, isn't he?
I deeply respect him.
You didn't even have to think about it. So, what about me then?
Oh, I mean, of course. I respect you as well.
Happy to hear that. They say that you must look at the underlings if you truly want to see the boss, but... Captain Aizen. Whenever I think of him, my mind always goes back to that incident. The Konpaku disappearance of 101 years ago. Officially, the entire situation was all made out to be the doing of the Squad 12 captain. But to be honest, I'm not so sure about that.
Captain Kyoraku? What is it? What is the matter?
Nothing. I was just thinking, well, it's time to go back.
Hello, Captain. Welcome back. How did your sparring session with Lieutenant Hinamori go?
She's such a diligent, hardworking, and driven kid. It was a lot of fun. But there's such a thing as being too diligent. Especially in Squad 5. I really hope that I'm just overthinking this. Anyway, I can only wait and see.
Oh, fun, huh? Not sure I'd call it that. Is that really the way you describe that kind of thing? Well, in that case, I am happy for you.
Hey, what's wrong, Nanao? Are you jealous?
But more importantly, about the Ryoka. After they split up while flying over the Serite, several clashing spiritual pressures were reported.
Oh.
Does it bother you?
Well, just look at all that racket.
I believe it's just a few rogue Ryoka, but...
Let's pray it doesn't get any worse. If they declare a state of emergency, I won't be able to drink in public anymore. That'd be bad.
I have my doubts about that.
I guess I'll have to drink my loneliness away. Well, anyway, let me know if they find them.
Understood. Please at least wait for the sun to set before drinking too much.
It's clear why the Ryoka are here. They want to save Rukia from being executed. No doubt about that. But there are too many things that simply don't add up. Sending a captain to the world of the living to capture a low-ranking soldier was a weird enough decision. But then there's that strangely rushed execution. And that's not the half of it. The Central 46 have been unusually noisy as of late. I thought the Kuchiki clan got in a scuffle with the other great noble clans, but there's no sign of that going on. There's no way that this will end peacefully, is there? Sheesh, kids really have a bunch of energy to spare. Looks like Old Man Yama was onto something when he declared a wartime exception last night. They've already gotten in this deep.
Here's some friendly advice. Leave. If you keep this up, you're going to die. Why are you so insistent on fighting me?
Ichigo's putting his life on the line. Well then, that's reason enough for me to do the same. That's all the reason that I need.
Oh, well. Your resolve does seem to be very strong. It would be disrespectful for me to try to talk you out of it.
All right then. I suppose that I have no choice. I'll have to kill you.
Captain Kyoraku, a message!
You're all out of breath. What's wrong?
Captain Aizen is... I'm afraid that he's dead.
Oh.
It was murder. And as of now, the killer's identity remains unknown.
I see. Sosuke, huh? Well, shall we pay our respects?
Yes. It seems that this Ryoka is still alive. So then, shall I finish him?
No. All the same, he genuinely wants to help his friends. And that says to me that even if the others are evil, he is not. This means I believe that there's someone else pulling the Ryoka strings. In other words,
Things seem to be getting rather complicated.
oh, what are you all doing here?
Captain Kyoraku, nice to see you.
Out for a walk?
Oh, slacking off again, are we? Nanao's totally gonna yell at you.
Oh, come now. Stop that. People around here might think you're serious. Even captains are allowed to have a little time off now and then, of course. Might I sit and join you for a little while? Hey, bartender, can we get a couple of bottles of hot sake over here? You can put it on my tab.
Huh? That's not...
Hey, no need to be so formal. It's times like these when we need to deepen our friendship, I say. Come on, sit with me.
Okay, time for another round.
I never knew you could drink like this, Izuru. Here, have another.
Thank you so much. I'm fine. I can keep drinking.
Hey, take it easy. You were basically foaming at the mouth just now.
But actually, Captain Kyoraku, you came at just the right time. If I hadn't invited you right then and there, then I probably would have felt bad, don't you think?
Seriously? I had no idea. Is that really how I looked?
Thank you, Captain. I appreciate it.
You have my thanks.
Thank you very much.
What is this? What's happening? Oh, the hot sake? You really don't have to thank me for...
No, that wasn't what I was talking about. I just meant for coming out and drinking with us. I appreciate you taking the time out. But I'm all right now.
Me too.
Ah, I see.
I went over to speak with Captain Komamura. He said that we should do everything we can to try to open Captain Tosen's eyes.
So, well, that does sound like our Captain Komamura.
But I'm worried. Will I really be able to do anything? I mean, you know what he was like.
You should do it however you choose to. Just forget about the consequences. You have to remember to take it easy. It can be quite difficult at times to put the past behind you. If you can't do something, you can't do it. Simple as that. However, the thing is, everyone's got a hill to die on, you know what I mean? And should that time ever come for you, you're going to have to decide then and there what you want to do. It's important that we never forget the past, even if we leave it behind. It helps us prepare for what's to come. You have to be ready, okay?
Yes.
Captain Shunsui.
Hey, it was Chad, wasn't it? There's really no need to be so polite.
No, that won't do.
You're a diligent one. So what can I do for you this late at night?
I wanted to ask if you could do me a favor, but it seems like you're a little busy.
I'm sorry that you had to see that. But actually, this is good timing. You see, the three of them are quite drunk, and they could do with a bit of rousing. Though, before that, let's hear what you have to say.
Are you sure?
It's important, right?
Thank you. I was hoping that I could fight with you again.
I suppose that asking why would be insensitive.
I have to become stronger. I think I might be able to understand what it is I'm lacking by fighting you again. Please.
You're fired up. I really like that, you know? All right then, let's work up a sweat.
Thank you, Captain Shunsui.
Please, if you found even a piece of what you're looking for, then it was worth spending my time sparring with you.
Hey! What are you guys up to? Chad? You're injured!
I asked Captain Shunsui to help me train earlier. Don't worry, they're just a few scratches.
Training with Shunsui? Why now?
I want to find a way to get stronger too.
Come here, Chad. I'll heal you.
I'm sure he's going to become strong, Ichigo.
Yeah, of course. You're amazing, Chad. All right, I'm heading out. See you later.
So, for your friends, huh? Chad, what you said just now, that really hits home for me. Both Soul Reapers and humans have the same feelings toward those people that they're close to. That's the reason we can become stronger. It might be obvious, but it bears remembering. Yes, Soul Reaper, human, it really makes no difference whatsoever. No matter the foe that we may be facing, we fight for our friends.
Look, he's totally spaced out! Ghost Arc! Tackle attack!
Wait, Lilynet. That's no opening. Underestimate them and you're dead.
What? But I'll be just fine as long as I'm with you!
Huh. You'll be just fine as long as you're together, huh? To think that Arrancars had the same feelings and share the same kinds of connections as the rest of us. I don't know what their situation is exactly. Good or evil, I don't care. It's my job as a captain of the 13 Court Guard Squads to protect the Soul Society, no matter what. That's the oath I made. It's my sworn duty. Now I just need to dig deep and find my resolve. He received his sentence. He was given 20,000 years of imprisonment, confined inside of Underground Prison 8, Muken. So that's the price that he has to pay for all of the mayhem that he caused, huh? I'm not going to sit back and pick apart every single thing that the bigwigs of Central 46 decide to do, but I do feel bad for them. Everyone is trying their best to move on from this, each struggling to heal in their own way. So many lives were lost in the chaos. But the same goes for Hueco Mundo and the world of the living. Ichigo. There's no doubt we put a lot on that boy's shoulders, but somehow he managed to carry the weight of it all. He's the one who granted us this peace. Maybe, had I chosen to put more effort into fighting, the result might have been different. To eliminate great evil. For that purpose, wield thine blade.
Vulnerabilities everywhere.
Do you think so? No. Even if we were to go toe-to-toe, I have serious doubts that anything would change. How very unpleasant. Bankai. That wouldn't work. Even if I'd been able to defeat him, the collateral damage would have been positively immense. It's not enough to just win. We court guards must think ahead to consider the aftermath of our actions. That's especially true going forward. We make poor guards when we fail to protect. Fighting is not always the answer. Times are a-changin'. We should strive to avoid any unnecessary fighting or sacrifice. Even old man Yama's begun to realize that. I'll have to make sure that I tell Ichigo thank you for everything that he's done.
Good morning, Captain Kyoraku.
Hey, good morning. So, how are your wounds doing?
I'm all better now, thanks to you. I'm going to be put back on duty starting today.
Glad to hear it. But don't push yourself too hard, okay?
Right. Thank you.
Who could it be? Hopefully it's an invitation from a lady. Not exactly what I meant. Now, did you receive Rukia's letter?
Yes, I received word from Lieutenant Kusajishi just now. To save Ichigo Kurosaki, we'll take a special blade and fill it with the spiritual pressure of many Soul Reapers.
Do you think everyone's passing the message along?
It certainly seems so.
Then I'll send word to Jushiro as well.
Captain, wait! Do you really mean that? Even if it's to rescue the savior of the Soul Society, it's a serious crime.
Come on now. All we're doing is passing along information. Whether to participate or not is a decision that's left up to the individual.
Well, that's true, but... Captain, just what do you intend to do?
What indeed? So then, what about you?
I'll go too. I'm coming with you. Something has been nagging at me for a while now. This peace we enjoy today is the result of the great sacrifice that he made. I can't help but feel like no matter what we do, we can never fully repay him. It's just that after everything that's happened, it's really been weighing on me rather heavily. Captain, if doing this should cause me to have to be removed from my post as lieutenant...
No.
What?
That would never happen. Ichigo and his friends have changed many people here. Even old man Yama. No, the entirety of the Soul Society.
Yes, you're right.
This change must be the result of years and years of worry and difficult decisions. Everyone, humans, soul reapers, even Arrancars, carry the exact same worries, the same uncertainties, the same anguish. When suffering reaches its limits, we make decisions about what we feel we need to do and what we need to protect. The 13 Court Guard squads keep the Soul Society protected. In that sense, I'll continue to prepare myself to ensure that I keep securing victory. In my role as a captain of the Court Guard,